Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you being here, clicking on this, using your time to watch this. Please like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. So in this video, I want to make some content that's hopefully helpful to somebody out there. I want to go through my checklist, basically, basically make a preemptive plan for the week and kind of take you through my thought process for what I'm looking at in the morning, because I feel like preparation really does help a lot for trading. It's not good to just open up the chart without doing any prep work. You have to know what's going on, what market moving events are going on. So to aid in that, I made this market at a high level plus game plan Excel. Um, I'm happy to email this to anyone if you want to just email me or hit me up on Discord. Both of those are in the description for every video I make. But it's really, you could probably just make your own version of this if you have Google Sheets or Excel. Got a little Happy Gilmore reference here at the bottom because I love Happy Gilmore. But hopefully they're making, this is a total side tangent, but they're making a second Happy Gilmore movie, or they've already made it, and it comes out, I think, on Netflix next Friday. So right now it's Sunday, July 20th. So to be like, I think it's Friday, July 25th. I don't know, but there's about to be another Happy Gilmore movie. Hopefully that did not mess it up. I love Adam Sandler movies like Mr. Deeds and Happy Gilmore, so Waterboy, all those are classics. So hopefully Happy Gilmore 2 is good. But yeah. Anyway, total side tangent. I want to just go through this, prepare for the week, and yeah. So let's get a calendar up. Calendar. Can't spell. Oh, what the hell? Calendar, we'll just say July 2025. Okay, so this upcoming week is I don't know. I guess would be the fourth week of the month. Is this considered the first week because it's the first full week of the month, or is this considered the first week of the month? Because actually, I think this is considered the third week of the month because this is the third. This is the third week of the month that the Monday, the first day of the week, is in the month. So yeah, I think this is the third day of the month, third week of the month. It's funny how I'd never thought about that until I'm making a video. So that means, because yeah, CPI and PPI were last week, and those always happen on the second week of the month. Happened on like the 15th and the 16th of July. So this is the second week of the month. So I just learned something new. That's pretty cool. Pretty simple. Most people probably learned that in first grade, but and I probably did, but I just haven't had to think about that just from a market timing point. That's embarrassing, but I don't care. I'll embarrass myself in these videos a lot. So yeah, third week of the month, that's when OPEX is, options expirations. Third Friday, so this Friday you could expect to be volatile. The other thing we need to look at is the market moving events. So I like to use this website, Forex Factory. There's a bunch of websites you can use. I used to use a different website, but it was missing some of the stuff that Forex Factory would put down. So I think it's important to use one you like, but just make sure it captures everything you need. So I'm going to go ahead. I just took a screenshot and go ahead and drop that screenshot right in here. You know what, actually I can crop this because I really only need this left side here. So what I'll do is I'll crop that. I'll crop, take a screenshot picture, put it in here. Then I'll like write down the really big ones that are gonna take place. Um, so Thursday, this is from last week. So Monday, nothing really. So we can skip Monday. Tuesday, J Pow speaks at 8:30, and I'll just put the color orange because red folders those are the really big ones. Those are really the ones you really don't want to miss. Normally I wouldn't even put it orange folder, but it's J Pow speaking, so it's a good one to have. Okay, this is a really important one. Thursday, 8:30, unemployment data comes out, but then 9:45, and this is important because this is when the market's open and I'm going to be trading. So Thursday is a day I won't want to trade until the news hits, basically, till 9:45, because that's going to make the market go volatile and move price a bunch. So, and then Friday is just options expiring day, and then let's move this out. So that's good to know. And then next week's market moving events. Next week is the last day of the month. And is it the last day of the quarter? First quarter is Jan through March. Second quarter, no. Second quarter is April through June. So we're still at the start of the third quarter. So, and I only ask because institutions rebalance at the end of the quarter, and price will move a lot. So at the end of September, price will move a lot. What did price do at the end of June? Let's just take a look. This is the 30-minute chart. I'm just going to open up the daily. It was the last day of June. So June wasn't, actually, end of June wasn't too crazy. But the last 2 days in June weren't crazy, I'll say. But that last full week of June, market moved up a lot. Let's look at the last week in March. Yeah. Last week of March was really, excuse me. My throat, I'm coughing like a lot in this video, man. Anyway, so yeah, I've covered the market moving events. Have these lines that I say to repeat every day. I really never repeat them. I really should read these more. I follow my plan. I understand price action well. I guess these are just kind of like affirmations, but also like reminders of things I want to really focus on. I think it's good to have like a mantra. Really, trading is just really uncomfortable. Like holding positions for a long time for me, it's very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable Wednesday when I had my 13-hour day and I just had to hold all day, couldn't interfere. But that's just like through experience, through missing moves, so many moves over the last 3 years, and feeling pain of missing out. And I'm wrong more often than I'm right. So it's like that Jesse Livermore quote, being right and being able to sit tight. Like that's what really makes a great trader, because it's rare to be able to do that. So I don't know. It's good to just have a little reminder of that, but I could probably cut that part out. I'm trying to cut out everything that's not useful. So, um, I'll cut this because guess what? I pretty much say the exact same thing right here. So it's not necessary, and if it's not necessary, we'll delete it. So that's cool. Cool. Okay, so move down. I like to do mindfulness stuff, do something physical to get you in the zone, like a workout, journal, something, box breathing, walking. I don't know, Peloton really. In the winter, I will, but when the weather's nice, I'm not gonna sit in a basement on a bike. All right. So next, I like to look at the day and the date. I just write that in there just to make sure I'm, you know, doing that part of my due diligence. I'll say, and it's just really good to like go through this list because it really like gets my mind right, makes me think about what I need to be thinking about. Today, I like to look at the European indexes. The DAX is the German one. The FTSE, that's the British one. And I just like to see what those Euro markets do overnight. I like to check the VIX too because that's helpful, I think. Yesterday was, and this is just like little reminders to think about when I'm writing my game plan. I want to put together, I think this is like a direct quote from Linda Raschke, but she was just talking about some old money show interview from like 10 years ago, but she was talking about putting together data points to tell a story. And these are just like little sayings that I will repeat to myself. Fixed management risks bet size, $100 for all trades. To be honest, I don't follow that super closely. I mean, I follow it closely for my entries, but I will up leverage on. I followed that religiously for a while, like a few months. But on trades that are winners, I will add greater size to those because human, because they're winners, right? And I want to let them ride and let the trade work basically. So this is kind of how I prepare for each day, or how I want to be preparing more for each day at the very least. I want to do a better job at preparing. So yeah, put this down here. Ooh. Thanks for sticking around while I edited this video, and hopefully this was helpful to you. I mean, I think it's good to. I would have liked to see how another trader prepares for their day when I was starting out. So, hopefully this is helpful. And I like to just take a screenshot the next week too, as well. So clearly not this upcoming week, but next week there's a lot of market moving events happening. Is it closed Monday, July 28th, or is there just no news? That's interesting. So I'll just screenshot these now, go back to this Excel, put next week's in there, because sometimes if something's happening on Monday or just a really big thing next week, like an interest rate decision, maybe the market will start being quiet on like a Thursday, Wednesday, Friday before, a full week before. So yeah, big stuff next week. Lots of red folder events next week. Pre-market on Wednesday, during the market, pre-market Thursday, pre-market and during the market. So next week, 2 weeks from now, is going to be a really crazy trading week. Ugh. Man, I am tired. But been working a lot but it's been great. I love it. I'm not an engineer anymore. I don't sit at a desk all day. I'm out there, working. It's great. It's awesome. I won't talk too much about it on this YouTube channel, but this is kind of funny. I did start another YouTube channel um, for being a tea farmer, just called Pete the Tea Farmer. Just like this YouTube channel, it's just a fun hobby. I just like making these videos, kind of document what I do. Hey, Brutus. My dog is, he was sleeping downstairs, and I think he thinks there's an intruder or something. Hey, pal. I wish you could see him, but he's a really funny dog. Okay. Alright, that's the video. Appreciate you watching, and take care. Bye-bye.